looking back, God's grace. That's probably the biggest single factor why I'm even here. They would catch us out there sitting in this box pretending that we were fighter pilots flying over Europe in World War II. I got in the front seat, of course, and the pilot actually let me handle the control yoke for a bit during that flight. So at 9 years old, my first flight, and I was completely hooked on airplanes from that flight. So at age 12, I had my first log entry, which is now 62 years ago. I really just wanted to fly. I had it in my blood, and I knew that if I joined the Army and flew in Vietnam, that I would have a lot of flight time under my belt and be paid to do it. That was my last day of flying in Vietnam. A big chunk of it hit my leg above the ankle. I reached down and grabbed my leg like this by the knee, and my foot flipped around and landed up backwards in my lap. They said, you're never going to walk on this leg. It's not salvageable. It was pretty depressing. By myself, I had no friends in Fort Knox. I was losing weight. I couldn't eat, couldn't hold food down, anxiety. But once I got reconnected with my family, it was like all good, and the healing process started. God put the wind in the sails of this thing, and it took off. I know the value of connecting the family with a combat wounded guy, and our hospitals are now filling up again with guys being injured in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I thought I could solve that problem for somebody. You know, I had a twin-engine airplane. I thought I'll just go to the VA and I'll bring families in to see their wounded soldiers or take them home on convalescent leave. We provide free private air transportation to combat wounded veterans and their families for medical and other compassionate purposes through a national network of volunteer pilots and aircraft owners. This is a way for someone with an airplane to be able to give back and not just write a check to a nonprofit, but to serve the guy who served them, who gave his legs so that they could fly their airplane and run their business in a country that we have the freedom to do that in. kind of bookends on my career. You know, I started out flying guys into combat. Now I'm flying them home.